When I was reading your book, 107 Days, one of the really surprising things was, but also makes sense when I understand human nature, was that you talk about how some of the president's staff were basically suppressing you a little bit, suppressing your accomplishments because you're a threat to them. Mm-hmm. And I think you were told pretty early on, or you'd heard pretty early on from a chief of staff that the vice president is kind of seen as a threat to the president.
So the lore has it that the outgoing chief of staff to the president will tell the incoming chief of staff to the incoming president, regardless of political party. Rule number one, watch the vice president. Lore has it that that's the case. And then I had, of course, run against Joe Biden. I was very and acutely aware that I would have to over and over again prove my loyalty, that it wouldn't be assumed.
You say in the book, the president's staff was adding fuel to negative narratives that sprung up about me.
Yeah.
The president's inner circle seemed fine with it. Indeed, it seemed as if they decided I should be knocked down a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I read that. But at the same time, understood it. Mm-hmm. Because it's human nature, but also shocked. Because one wouldn't expect that.
And it was counterproductive. It was absolutely counterproductive. To be candid with you, I had a sense of it for quite some time, but it was after the election that I really started to hear the stories about it. It was clear to me in terms of just the challenges with getting them to uplift, getting them to defend, especially when there were inaccurate, unfair attacks. And then I started to hear more stories after.
And what you mean by that is when there were unfair media attacks on you that could quite easily have been rebutted or debunked.
Yes.
There was no desire to debunk them.
The staff and the resources under the president as compared to the vice president are enormous. Mm-hmm. And to the extent that the vice president is being attacked, resources were available but not used.